Welcome to the Center for Women in Enterprise and how to learn how to sign up as one of our clients and for our training events. We're going to start today on our main website, which you can see here. And today we're going to be pretending to be an Eastern Massachusetts client. But this process would be the same whether you are a client in Rhode Island, in Central Massachusetts, in Vermont, in New Hampshire, or with our WeBank certified women business enterprises. So we're going to go ahead and just click on our programs and centers at the top here. As I said, we're going to pretend to be in Eastern Mass today. And then you can see right when you go to the individual page, you see new client sign up right here. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And that's going to take you to the portal that we use to sign up for all of our training events, which is called eCenter. We start by creating a new account here in the middle. If you are an existing client of ours, please go ahead and sign up right in the top of the page right here. If you are unsure of the password, please just hit Forgot Password and we will send you a link. Please do not sign up for another account. Each account corresponds to one business, so it's important to us that you only have one account with us. If you're having problems getting in, please send an email to your center and we'll be able to sort that out for you. But since we're signing up as a new client today, I'll go ahead and put in my information here. Perfect. So I've created an account. I will have gotten an email that has my account information in it. And we're just going to go ahead and fill out our information. So you want to make sure that, of course, fill out any of our required fields, but please be as complete as you possibly can be. The more information that we have about our clients, the better we can serve you when you're in counseling sessions or in training sessions with us. And additionally, the more information that we know, the more that we can speak about the story of female entrepreneurs and all of our clients when we're talking to local governments, to funders. We want to be able to tell the story of our clients, all confidentially and anonymously, of course. As you can see, I'm putting in some fake information today, but please include your correct information here. All right, and then we'll continue to the next page, where here we have to complete our company status. So here you might say that you're in business if you've already begun making sales and you have an existing business, or not in business if you're just thinking about the idea of entrepreneurship. And whether you pick each one will change the questions, of course, because if you have a business, we want to answer some questions about that, and we don't need to know information about your as yet to exist business if you're not in business yet. Today we'll say that we're in business and fill out the appropriate information. Sadly, I do not own this business, but I wish that I did. We'll say that we started last month, one full-time employee of myself. Let's say it's an LLC. It is home-based and online, but I'm not in a distressed area. And then here for these questions, this asks about certification. So have you gone through the certification process to become a certified women business enterprise through our WeBank arm? You would say yes if you have. I have not, so I'll say no. Are you a federally certified women-owned small business and have gone through that process with the federal government? You might be a minority business enterprise, and that would also be through the government. The 8A certification is also through the government, as well as the Service Disabled Veteran-Owned Small Business Certification and the Veteran-Owned Small Business Certification. I'll give a little bit of a description here. And I'll say that I was referred from a SCORE mentor. I am the CEO and the business owner. So as you can see, we have a complete profile here, which will help us, again, give you better service, as well as help us understand better the larger landscape of our clients. And then importantly, we need to sign this here. CWE requires a signature to agree to this in order to provide you with services. So basically what this clause says is that you agree to accept services from us, and we agree to give them to you, and that we can help you with your business. And again, I'll just remind you that all of our services are confidential, and any reporting that we do is always done in aggregate. No identifying information is ever shared outside of our organization. Here you can fill out what information you might want to learn more about. So I'll say I'm interested in legal issues and managing a business. And if I had a specific question like I am interested in franchising my business, I would add that here in the bottom to help our client experience coordinators and program managers do a better job of intake and help direct you to the right resources. And now we're all set. So that's a process. I know it takes a little bit of time, but you'll only have to go through that one time as you're registering. And then after that, signing up for all of our classes is very easy. You just sign into this platform and then you can sign up for classes in the blink of an eye. So we'll go ahead and start looking through some workshops and seeing how to find what workshops and training events are available for you. Before I move on to the workshops and training, I do just want to give you a little bit of a lay of the land of eCenter. So here you can see we're on our homepage. You can learn a little bit about us here in this blurb. You see up in the right-hand corner, you can pick your language. Right now we have English and Spanish as an option, so you could convert this all to Spanish. We'll stick in English today. You can see some information about your account here, so you could change your password, your contact information. You could add an additional company if you start a second company, and you can add some details about your company itself right here. And then over on the side, we have our main menus here. So we have our home tab, which we're on now, our contact us tab, which shows you all the contact information for all of our centers here. We have workshops and training events, which you can see all of the workshops and training events we have coming on, and we'll do a deep dive into that in a moment. My information, which we already looked at, you can also access that by clicking on your name. We have a library of documents here where you can get useful information about how to use this platform, and we'll be adding additional documents in the future. Useful links, which will send you to useful places on the internet that our entrepreneurs frequently use that we will also be building out further. And of course, you can log out right here as well. So let's go ahead and deep dive into workshops and training here. So first I want to show you that if you just click on the top here, we have some things that we can change. So we can change the sort by date. We can change the center. So right now we're looking at training events in Eastern Massachusetts, but we might want to look at what all of the centers are hosting, for example. We could add in a keyword like SEO or financials or marketing. We can pick the languages. Right now we operate classes in English and in Spanish. We'll be adding Portuguese soon, so you can filter by that. And then you can also, these are some pre-written topics that you could also use to narrow down the classes you see. And of course, we have a date range, and you can also change the status to all events or open events only. Some classes have closed their registration, whether because of a registration deadline or because the class is already full. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at events in all centers right here and see them for the next couple months. So let's hit search. Great. So now you can see, because we didn't specify a language, you see that we have some classes in Spanish, we have some classes in English, and you can see here that this one's in Central Mass, this one's in Eastern Mass, this one is in Vermont. You can see that we're looking across our full network of classes here. And just to note that although you are absolutely welcome to take classes in any center that you wish to, there will be some times that you are limited to which classes you can take. Sometimes our centers, due to funding or other considerations, have to limit their classes to only those in their geographic areas. So let's find an example of that. So here, if we see 10 sessions to a business plan, right here, this is hosted by our New Hampshire office. And if you scroll down, you can see that it says, to participate in this cohort, you must live in New Hampshire or be planning to open a business in the state. So this is a New Hampshire specific class, and that will happen sometimes, but just keep an eye on the description. Most of the time, most classes are available to you. So we'll go back to workshops and trainings. And just note that when you do come back, it will have changed this back to the default. So you see before we were looking at all, now we're just looking at Eastern Massachusetts again, which is great for us today. So I want to go ahead and sign up for this Empowered Entrepreneur Session 4. So let's go ahead and click on that. So we've clicked on it, and now we want to register. So what we'll do is we'll hit the sign up button in the top, and you can say that I am already signed up for this event. So look at that. So I registered today for this event, and here it is. To highlight something that has changed now, before when we looked down, we saw these instructions. And now that we've registered, you can see the attendee instructions right down here. So that will include your Zoom information and other pertinent information to the class. That information will also have been emailed to you, and do please remember to check your spam and add us to your safe senders list. So now on the side here, I see an additional menu. It's called My Events. And in My Events, I can look and see all the classes that I'm signed up for. Because I've only signed up for one class, that's the only one that's showing up. But it would show me a full history of every class I have signed up for, every class I've attended, and every class that I am signed up for to attend in the future. One more thing to see for the workshops and training events is we have 3 options. You can see all events that we have across all of our centers. You can see our on-demand events by clicking here, and you can see our live classes. So our live classes, and I had just signed up for one, those are classes that you need to show up at the time of the class, and you'll receive live instructions, can ask questions of the instructors. You can do everything you need to do in those classes. But we know that you're busy, and sometimes our schedule doesn't work with yours. So we also have on-demand classes, which you can use this button to filter for. So you can see all of these options across Eastern Massachusetts that you can take whenever is convenient for you. So to sign up for one of these classes, you'll just click on it like you would a live class, hit sign up here, and then you just click this link right here to view the course. And then it will take you right over to see the course here. Okay, so now you know how to register for a class, whether it's live or on demand, but let's look and see where you can get your materials after the fact once you've taken a class. So if you go over here to My Events, and we're going to go ahead and change this. Perfect. So we can see some classes that, let's say, I attended in the past, and I want to get the slide deck from this Steps to Starts class. So I'll click right on it, and you can see that my status up here is attended. And if you scroll down right where the attendee instructions are, and remember this is where you found your Zoom link before, here you can see a slide deck which you can download about steps to starting a business. So this is where you'll find materials after the fact. Please note that frequently these are only available to those who attended the class. So if you did not attend the class, these will not be available to you. You can email your center to ask about getting access to the materials, which you may or may not be able to do depending on who the instructor was. Additionally, if you see your current status up here is not attended and there was some mistake in attendance, please again just email your center and drop them a note to say that you actually were attended. Sometimes things get a little mixed up with people's names on Zoom. So we make a mistake every once in a while. So please do send us a note if you think you did attend this session. So we went over today how to sign up as a client, first of all, then how to sign up as classes, how to use all of the menus that we have here, and how to access your materials after the fact. Thank you for watching our video on how to sign up as a client. As always, we are open to your questions and comments and concerns, so please send an email to your home center if you have any questions or have any trouble accessing your account. We are here to support you as you grow and start your business, so let us know what you need and we'll be happy to provide that for you. Training events are part of what we do here at CWE, but we also offer one-on-one counseling if you have a specific question that you're ready to dig into. If you have any questions about our training events or our programs in general, please reach out to your home center and we will be happy to get you whatever information you need.